So there's been some questions about what are the girls like. So we're probably the wrong people to ask about that because we're very biased. The girls are awesome. Like, they're the best girls in the world. They were cool to be with. They were comfortable with themselves, and they were comfortable being around other people. They all really enjoyed the farm activities like camping and fishing and quadding and horseback riding. We did more of that this summer than we have in other summers, and I'm so thankful we got to do that. They were becoming a big help around the farm with yard work and cooking. They each took their turn to prepare and to pack meals for when we were harvesting, and it wasn't just craft dinner either. We have had lots of that, but they did it upright. They fried chicken and they did chili and spuds. The whole works.
Just a little bit about our girls again. Catie, she was a vibrant girl. She was our firstborn. She turned 13 in September. She was totally embracing becoming a young woman. She was consciously working at being mature and responsible. She had a desire to set a good example for her younger siblings and make good decisions. She was honest and trustworthy, and we had a great relationship.
One thing her siblings said about her was that, Catie, you read too much.
She'd read everything.
She would read and read and read.
Just a couple weeks ago, I was out moving grain in the yard, and she was sitting on a horse, bareback, reading a book. She did that all the time. That was how she spent her time. Jana, she was a bit quieter in nature. She had a soft personality. She was gentle with everyone. She always tried to contribute to a relationship, sometimes at the expense of her own desires. She was a really good friend. She didn't like conflict and made efforts to live peaceably with her siblings. She loved practicing piano and actually looked forward to lesson day. She had a fantastic work ethic when it came to her schoolwork. She completed it thoroughly in a timely manner. She enjoyed more hands-on activities. She was our craft girl. Yeah, she loved to do crafts and sewing and all that stuff. Okay.
Jana and Dara were twins, but they were very different and very much individuals, and embraced efforts to be individuals and not the same. She was a bit more outgoing. She had a very strong personality, and she was determined to carry out whatever she had planned. She was decisive and persistent, and she was a very hard worker. And if there was a job to be done, Dara was my girl. Just the other week, I told her that, honey, you're going to be a really good mom someday. And you're going to really know how to run a household, and you're going to do a good job of it. She had natural leadership qualities, and we were really working hard to move her in the right direction with those qualities. She was definitely our tomboy. She did an amazing job of taking care of her animals, and she involved herself as much in the farm work and the things outside with Roger and Caleb as much as she could.
She was so different, you guys. She would, when the twins were born, she couldn't be born on the same day as her sister. She had to be born, she had a different birthday than her sister. She was born after midnight, and true to the end, she couldn't even pass away with the rest of her sisters. She had to wait till the next day to pass away. She was very, very individual. Very individual. As far as where the girls are now, we're confident they're with Jesus. Extremely confident of that. As you've noticed and covered, you guys have done that well. God's a very big part of our lives. We've raised our kids and will continue to raise Caleb in learning from the Bible and what it says about living life here and how to get to heaven when we die. We're not concerned about where they are. We're looking forward to when we'll see them again. So as far as missing them and not being able to ever see our kids again, that part's okay, because we're going to see them again.
We'll miss them very, very,
very much. Yeah. But it's here and now we're faced with, right? Yeah. It's here and now, and this is where we're at with our family today, a week later. How we're going to get through this. In our minds, there's only one option for us to get through this, and that's with Jesus. And we want to just make that known. Jesus in our lives is going to carry us through this. He's been with us through everything in our life. He's been faithful to us. Right now, through prayers and support of everyone, we're experiencing God firsthand. We're experiencing God and His grace in a very real way in all of this. Through all the people that are involved in helping us out, and praying for us. That's just God working. Okay. We, as a couple, as a family, can't get through this. We're going to have difficulty getting through this on our own. But the Lord's going to be with us. The Lord's going to carry us through. He's going to lift us up, and we know that. What else or who else could get someone through something like this? He's given us strength. His grace is holding us and carrying us. We're looking to Him now more than ever. We don't believe that God did this. We don't believe that God did this. But we're believing that He's taken this and He's making something incredible come out of it. So once again, that's what we have for you guys. Thanks for how you've handled our story.